right, I'm here with Ann Hoke and Associates with Keller Williams, and we are going to interview her. She has worked with us in our home inspection business, and we just have a few questions for you today, Ann.
Hey, how are you?
Great, how are you?
I'm doing great.
Yes. So the first thing that we want to ask you is, how did you get into the real estate business?
Are you serious?
Yes.
You really want to know the story?
Yes.
So my background's in interior decorating, and my husband was a real estate developer in Brentwood in the 80s. And then we both went into medical sales, lived in Europe, all that, and then the medical sale business. And we came back to the U.S., and my husband said, "You need to be a real estate agent." Maybe to a decorator, but a real estate agent, you don't even know what I said. I said, most of them lie, cheat, and steal, and I'm not going to do that. Long story short, he got me into the, back in 05, and I dealt mainly with seniors because I have a gerontology background.
Okay.
And dealt with helping them sell their homes, establishing with estate planners and senior attorneys and all that. I had a team. And the staging came natural for me because I have a degree also in merchandising.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that came. I got started. I went home and undecorated my personal house, put it in the back of my SUV, and went and staged a home. That's how I got started. Yeah.
Yes.
It's 05. Yeah.
So he was on to something. When
He was. He knew I would be good at
Oh,
it.
yeah.
He knew. I worked with builders in Brentwood for years and decorating their model homes and doing that. And he just saw how I worked with people and how I knew the industry. Yeah.
So we have seen you interact with your team, and I can tell that you're really into growth and learning. Do you have a book or anything that you would recommend?
Oh, well, the by far, people know this, the best book ever written on real estate, ever in history, is the MREA book by Gary Keller.
Okay.
It's by far the best. When I left the corporate world and thinking about getting into real estate, once I read that book, after reading many others, I decided to go into real estate because it treats it like a business.
That is great.
Yeah, it's amazing.
That is great. I love that suggestion because I have not read that book, and I am a reader. So
Well, I've got lots of them in the back bookshelf. Pick you up a few.
Yes, I
Yeah.
will. And last question that I want to ask, and it pertains to home inspections, is why would you recommend or not recommend a home inspection being done in a real estate transaction?
I would never, ever, ever close on a new home, existing home, any home without a home inspection. We always recommend it. And out of the thousands and thousands and thousands of clients we've had, and we may have one or two that chose not to. And in fact, one, my son showed him the home, and he told them to use blue in the base. You need one, you need one, you need one. Oh no, I handled this. My dad was a contractor. I can just do this myself. We just resold it. Okay, she bought it in 2017. We just resold it, and a lot of that came back to bite her.
Yes.
And she had nobody to blame but herself. And that's exactly what she said. She said, I should have listened to you guys. I didn't.
Yes.
So always have a home inspection.
It's a great
Always.
investment.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's worth every penny.
Yes.
Every penny. Yeah.
Well, thank you so
You're
much, Andy.
welcome.
We really appreciate you, and have a wonderful day.
Okay, you too.